You know what? It really pays. And now I see why Porsha did what she was doing. Her to be the girlfriend at first with Simon and to be getting paid 30K a month. Girl, we need to study, Miss Porsha. I know that this is what they do. I get it. I get it. But damn, 30,000 a month for an allowance? Tell you something. Porsha was securing the bag. She learned from her first marriage with what's his name, Cardell or Cardell. I don't remember his damn name. Was it Rondell? Something Dale. She knew she had to play these cards right with that prenup, and I get it. This is a word to the wise to all women out there that are marrying up, that a man that got some shmoney. Make sure this is a business. You walk away with something. Because Porsha, with her first marriage, she ain't getting nada. She got put out his house. I will say that Simon, when he purchased that mansion right now that Porsha's in, obviously he's been deported. He made sure that the deed was in his name. Now, mind you, I believe the loan is in both of their names because, and don't quote me on this, the judge in the final divorce decree or whatever of wrapping it up, saying either she's going to have to refinance to get him completely off of the loan, the deed, and all of that. And then they're going to, whatever that is, they're going to split it in half. He get half of whatever the proceeds are, and she get the other half. That's fair. Now the judge, which I like this judge, he's forcing, and Simon did sign this in his prenup, that he would pay her 40,000. I know, I wish. $40,000 for alimony up to 15, 16 months or whatever. So Porsha, we got to make that 40,000 work, girl. Open up some businesses, get some money coming in. Don't be spending that money on bullshit, because what it is right now, I would take 10,000 if I was Porsha. I would take 10,000 and start putting that away in investments. Start buying some while the market is low enough. Start putting some money in it, and that will set your ass up. Okay, that's right. Pay me for my pain, baby. 40,000, we can make it work. I see why Porsha is all around these streets. And what was the episode on? And she was trying to talk to the prime minister. No, I'm playing. She wasn't trying to talk to him. But I see why she was like, okay, I'm out here on these streets. I need to get my money up. But this is the thing. She don't have to depend on no man now. She can stack her chips and just work on her businesses that she has right now. And you ain't got to worry about no man. And I know I heard this, but for Simon to be a scammer since the 80s, they said 82. Damn. Wow. Porsha, it could have took a $20, $25 background check on this man before you married him. Like, and you could have had, if you didn't understand what you was reading, you could have easily went to an attorney that you probably mess with that can read over it and tell you what's going on. Either that or you knew who you was marrying. Bravo didn't do a background check neither. I'm coming to think Bravo don't do no daggone background checks, because a whole lot of scammers just be coming through the woodworks. And isn't it funny that most like reality stars or whatever that's been on Bravo, I ain't saying 90% of them, but half, they're in jail or they get indicted for some bullshit. I mean, that's a red flag. Bravo, what's going on in your HR department? Is who y'all think called ice on Simon? Who y'all think? For real. I'm really curious to know who y'all think called ice on Simon. And did it make sense? Will Porsha be able to now show the house on the show? Now, I know she be on her YouTube channel. I don't know if that's her house that's in the background or whatever. But for next season, when they start filming that, will she be able to? Not be surprised if Simon files something to get that golden visa that 47 will be talking about. I think it costs $1 million to get back into the country. I would not be surprised if Simon has $40,000 to pay this woman a month for more than a year. I'm willing to bet, because he still has businesses over here, I'm willing to bet he has $1 million to pay his way back in here. Do not be surprised if you see Simon back in the ATL. Settle everything where he's not a scammer. He's unpaid his way, and I'm in here legit.